Freddy Davis here, president of Market Faith Ministries, coming to you once again from the library. Market Faith Ministries provides radical disciple training to help believers become more knowledgeable of and confident in their Christian faith. In modern society, the very concept of objective truth is being set aside. We see it in so many areas of life. In fact, virtually all of what is commonly referred to in modern culture as liberal values are built upon beliefs that are just simply not true. We see it in such things as homosexual marriage, the transgender debate, socialism, the hookup culture, critical race theory, and many more. Let's take a look at a few of the ones that we've just mentioned here and see why they're based on false beliefs. 1. The concept of homosexual marriage is based on the belief that homosexual relationships are merely social constructs. The truth is, though, marriage is more than that. There are physical, psychological, and spiritual elements that go into the making of a marriage relationship that requires a man and a woman. Homosexual marriage is actually not marriage at all. The transgender debate, number 2, is based on the belief that a person can become a gender that's different from their birth gender. People who follow this idea believe that gender is assigned at birth, but can be changed. Scientifically, that's simply not true. Even with surgery, a person's DNA does not change. It is simply a false belief. The third one, socialism, is a political and economic theory that asserts that the collective society should have priority over the individual. It has never worked as a political or economic theory because it's based on a false view of the nature of man. God created human beings as individuals and deals with man on an individual basis. Collectivism fails because it does not correspond to human nature. 4. The hookup culture is based on the belief that human beings are nothing more than natural animal creatures and may act in the arena of sexuality as if there's no such thing as sexual immorality. That's simply not true. Human beings are persons created in the image of God and have within themselves an innate knowledge of the fact that sexual immorality is wrong. 5. Critical race theory is based on the belief that most important element of society is achieving power and that people's race is a determining factor in how that power is distributed. This is another case where a false belief is based on a false understanding of the nature of man. In God's eyes, there is no distinction between races, and society's ideal is colorblind. When false beliefs are dominant in a society, truth gets set aside. It's the responsibility of Christians to put forth the truth. Market Faith Ministries exists to help Christians learn biblical truth and express their Christian worldview in the world. Check us out at www.marketfaith.org to see all of the worldview resources we have posted there. Also, feel free to explore with us the possibility of inviting us to bring this cutting-edge worldview training to your church or Christian organization.